Hello, and welcome to episode 15 of my series where I turn my island into a library theme island. So, what we've done so far is um, we have decorated all the different villager yards, and each yard represents a different subject. So, each villager is kind of in charge of their own library subject. We've also decorated my house and around my house to create a study area and a reception area. And then I've also done one of the beaches um, in the previous episode where I just made like little cozy reading spaces along the beach. And that was a lot of fun to do. We decorated the dock, and then there were a few rocky areas that we decorated as well, and just created some nice little areas just to sit and read and relax. So that's probably what we're going to do on this beach as well. As you can see right here with Ione snoozing away, we've got a little bit of a build going on that I've kind of worked on here and there, but I would like to maybe change it up or just add more things to it. This is more like the relaxing surfing area, grab a magazine, chill out. Did someone say surfing? That was hilarious. I've never seen that before. Um, anyways, I got a surfboard back there, and maybe like do a little tiki bar build or something like that. So you can read, you can have a nice cool drink, sit by the fire, whatever. So I think that could be really fun. And so yeah, so we've got this area, and then we have a couple of these little rocky bits here that we could potentially do something with. And then all along here, similar to my other beach, this is where I just kind of plonk down a lot of excess flowers. I don't really know what to do with them, and they look nice on the beach, so I just leave them on here. So this is a bit thin, this strip of beach. I'm not really sure what we can do here. We have something going on here. I feel like we can do more with this. And then over here, I've made use of some of the mermaid furniture. So I was thinking we could transform this into kind of like a mermaid library area or something along those lines. I thought that could be potentially fun to do and to give that a try. So that is the plan for this episode. So let's, you know what? I'm actually gonna go back and um, start down here. I think that would be fine to do. Um, and just kind of work on this. Oh, now she's singing. Great. Okay. Wonderful. So yeah, I have kind of decorated again lots of different flowers, different glowing moss here and there growing around. So it looks a little bit wild and natural right now. Which is fine. But I do want to add a few extra bits, so I think maybe just move this further out a little bit right now. Maybe move that in the middle there. Um, and I've got mostly full pockets, but I do have a little bit of room to make some changes right now. So let's just add another little custom code down here. Great. Okay. And then I'm also wondering is if I have another surfboard, because I think having a couple could be really fun. I think I have a surfboard on the other section of beach, thinking about it. Anyways, what we can do is I have some large magazine racks. Angie from Nana A's Gaming very kindly dropped off a bunch of different book related items that I was running low on. So I'd like to thank her for that, and I will link her channel in the description. If you're not aware of Nana A's Gaming, please go check it out. It's a lot of fun. She does some really great live streams. And she does really fun videos, different Animal Crossing island build challenges, and she's a very good island decorator as well. So I'm just kind of thinking if we get something around here. Yeah, I'm thinking the shell table, the wedding bench, the plaza bench, that will be good for the mermaid area. But maybe stick one of these magazine racks, or we could stick like the little tiki bar here. So what we can do um, is first I'm going to add another path code down because I would like to maybe stick um, a large magazine rack somewhere around here. I'm just trying to figure out where. So we'll just play around and do that real quick. So I'm thinking let's put that there for now. Can I move this? Yes, I can. Easy peasy. Oh, we'll just move that a little bit further along. There we go. And can I move that back? Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay, great. So I've done that. There is Stu doing some fishing. What I have down here is actually a little refreshment bar area, and I'm wondering if I can move some of these items over to the other area. So, do I have room for that? Yes, I do. Okay. Head back here. And then, oops. Let's move over here. I also might move this palm tree back a little bit and create more space here. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do that. So, I'm just gonna sell some of these flowers real quick, just to create a little bit of space in my pockets. And you can get a feel as well for this section of the island and how it's coming along. Just want to sell a couple bits. Okay, great. We will leave Muffy to do her shopping. And we'll head back over. But yeah, this has been a really fun thing to do, to change up my island like this. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you all have too. Just wait for Ion to move out of the way a bit. Okay, great. And then I can also move, I can move some of these flowers too. All right, cool. And then I think we have just enough room for a little build here. So I'm gonna use this wood path. Over here and do the same thing. And one more for here, and then that'll get us started. Okay, cool. We have a little bit of space here. So yeah, let's think about what we want to do here. We got the frozen counter, so that is what I would like to put. Let's actually move that back. Yeah. And did I get the decorative bottles? Nice. Okay. And then I also want to go, I can just jump over here. And Stu is right in the way, of course. But hopefully he's fishing successfully. And then this area, I don't know yet. We'll worry about that later. maybe episode 16 will be that bit of beach. And I had thought about doing an oceanography section, just like extending this bit of the library. So we've got botany, entomology, and then oceanography. That could be a nice spread. So we will think about that. Just run over here. Maybe. Oh, yeah, right there. We'll have the frozen drink machine right here. Or I could put that up. Oh, that's too close. Oh, that wasn't right at all. Okay. Have to be a little bit precise with where you're standing when you want to place these things. Okay, yeah, let's keep it like that for now. I think that will do. And what else have we got? Stone stool, shell table, wedding bench. Yeah, okay. That's fine. What I'm also going to do is get a few more things out of storage, I think. So let's go find the nearest storage item, storage chest. Okay, great. We have a storage shed we can easily get stuff from now. Okay. So I do have some of these as well. Yeah, I think I just want to get this little thing out because I was thinking just sticking a little magazine rack here as well. But that may change. Actually, that is going to change because I want it here. So we've got some magazines here. Move that a little bit. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I'll keep it like that. Yeah, that's fine. And in fact, I'm going to change things up a little bit. Ione is very intrigued by what I'm doing. There we go. And then I can point this here. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, great. So we have a nice little like chill out magazine area and got some nice relaxing music going. Yeah. That there, and then I might put something back here. I just don't know what yet. But yeah, I think this is really cute. Got these spooky chairs out again too. And a natural square table. So we can have a little table for somebody to sit and enjoy a coffee and a book. Maybe not a coffee, maybe some sort of colorful drink. Let's see what drinks I have available in here. Well, I gotta up my drinks game. Okay, here we go. I've got the coconut juice or the ice lemon tea. Let's put the ice lemon tea because that's nice and colorful. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. And then I am also thinking I'll see if I can customize that. Hopefully I can. I don't really want to have to go to Harv's, but if I have to, I will. Okay, I can at least change the colors here of these items, just not the organizer itself. But that's fine if it's in the dark brown. I think that's all right. I like the colorful citrus. Let's just do that. Great. And I feel like we can do a little something here. I just don't know what. Same with the previous beach. There was a little section that I had just kind of stuck a bunch of flowers and palm trees on it, and but I could do more technically. I could do more. Okay, and just because this is technically a library, I think having like a little organizer with some books on top would be a good idea. So I think I have. The book stands, yes. Yeah, fun. Okay, nice and colorful. Really cute. Great. I like it. Oh, I can't move. I have to move this. Oops, other way. Okay. Yeah, I think that works too. Let's see if I can just add a few more of this. Let me take this out first. And that. Nice. Okay. Swinging bench back. Nice. I just want to move it a little bit. There we go. So they're not completely in a row. This looks a little bit more dynamic, I think. So yeah, great. So I think this is coming together pretty well. I do think maybe like a little place to sit here and read a magazine would also be good. So maybe put down another. Now where is it? I thought I took out the spooky chair. Yeah, I really like these spooky chairs because I think they look quite versatile, and it kind of doesn't matter what season it is. They can really look pretty in different builds. Now, I do have a couple of recycled paper bundles. I have the scrapbook. Let's just see. No, I kind of want to keep this more like a magazine area. I think that would be fun. And we can just leave this open, just as a place to sit. You get your magazine, you sit down, you read. Somebody builds a sandcastle, you know. So that's fine. And then somebody over here has left their magazine. They were sitting by the fire. Maybe it was a bit chilly in the early morning, or maybe it was the evening, and you know, we can use our imaginations there. So yeah. And then here, this looks a bit bare, but that's what path codes are for, just to make it look a little bit more natural. Okay, great. I think that's nice. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with this build as it is right now. As I've said before, I can always come back and kind of like make further changes if I get inspired to do that. So we're gonna bypass this area for the time being, and we're going to just move on to the mermaid area. And then I might in another video maybe do the these other sections of beach on this beach as well as the other one, and then maybe do that that little bit of beach near Stu's house and do like an oceanography section for that. Do all of that in another video. All right, so we have a pretty good foundation here already, but I think we can change things up for sure. Let's take that out. Yeah, and I thought the maybe the scrapbook and the recycled paper bundles here would be fun. And there's a variety for the recycled paper bundles of different uh, customizations, different like book types. So I went for the more colorful ones. I think there's a fashion and a comics. Those are the ones I was drawn to for this area. So yeah, and then um, there's also the mermaid chair. I wanted to put that somewhere as well, maybe near the light here. I might have to move some of these like star fragments and hearts and things. Okay, cool. And then move the, oh no, I can't do that. I gotta pick that up. And then move that over there a little bit. I can move that back. It's not quite where I wanted it, so let's try that again. Yeah, that's better. I think that works. Great. And then what we can do... Let me take that out. And we'll put the scrapbook there for now. Can we move this back? Okay, that's as far as it goes. That's fine. And then I was thinking maybe... Can we move this out? Yep. Okay, cool. Maybe the wedding bench in the cute customization would work well. Let's put that up too. Move that there. Okay, great. And then I thought the stone stool worked really well. I did just bring out like a bunch of random stuff as like decoration, but it's not required. I don't have to use everything that I have in my pockets. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, and then also another shout out to Princess of Pineapples for sending me a couple of cube lights. Again, I will link her channel in the description, and please do check out her channel if you haven't already. She does really fun live streams pretty much every week, and they include usually Animal Crossing, but that she also does crafting live streams as well, which is super chill and just really nice. It's a good group of people that tend to turn up at her live streams as well, so it's just a nice relaxing time. But she gave me some cube lights, and the clue is in her name. She really likes pineapples, so hence the name Princess of Pineapples. So I changed them to the pineapple customization. Isn't that super cute? And I thought that would be fun as well for this area. So so I can just stick that back here maybe. Or maybe that's too weird. I'm gonna put this... I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Let's think about that. I'm wondering if I need that. Put one... Oh, I don't want to sit on it. Let's put one here. I can put the other one here. Oh, I have two cube lights. Is this the one? Oh, let's go back a little bit. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, cool. Nice. And then what we can do is we can actually drop like heart crystal on top. And then maybe a star fragment. Yeah, cute. Okay, nice. And then we should have just a little something here. I'm kind of wondering if I should um, move this table over, and then we can do something with that space. We do have a large magazine rack as well, so that's kind of cute. I think that works maybe a bit better. And then do we have room to put the mermaid table back here? We do. Okay, nice. And I do want to play some music maybe. I think that would be fun. I think for these more casual areas of my library island, it's fine to have some music playing, um, even though libraries tend to be quiet places. So I do have chill wave playing somewhere else. I'm wondering what would work. Calypso. Let's try that for now. And then what else could I put over here? Maybe put the scrapbook here. Yeah, and you can just about see it. Or I could put, yeah, that works. Yeah, I think that looks good. That looks less awkward than the pile of books. It looks more natural to that. Okay, nice. Can I push that back at all? Yes, I can. Okay, it just gives us a little bit more room to walk around. Okay, neat. No, no, I didn't want it right there. What if we... Yeah, that's nice. Just have a couple of star fragments. Yeah, cool. Okay, neat. And then what I might also do... Whoops. Yeah, move this here. Yeah, there we go. And then there's a little bit more of like a little pathway to go through the arch to this area. Oh yeah, I like it. I like how this turned out. I think that's really nice. So now we just have to focus on this area a bit. So let's think about that. Now I do have this shell table, which is huge. I like this outdoor bath. I kind of want to keep it. I think it works. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If maybe I should replace that with the shell table, but I might try to fit the shell table in here. Or get a different table completely. So let's set down the... Where's the shed? That's a shell partition. That's not a shed. There we go. And see what we can get out. See if anything else might work. We do have other magazine racks, so I'm gonna bring that out because that might just work well. We do have the wedding head table, and I have used the wedding bench, so that might work too with the pinks and the blues and the whites. So let's give those a try. Let's actually try the large magazine rack first. Okay, yeah, I do like that. I do actually really like that. But let's also try the head table. Okay, that's also cute too. And then I can like place a few things on it. But I'm inclined to go with this one. I like the pastel green. I think that works quite well. And then what I'd like to do here, I'm not really sure about the bed there. And maybe this is where we can put the table instead. Oh, right. Can I move it back a bit? Great. Okay. Then I can maybe put a few things on there. So let's see what other books and things we can put on there. See what might work here. I wonder if I can customize the magazine. I'm thinking resorts. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll do the magazine as kind of easier to see. It's more, I think, associated than the butterflies in the book. But you know, I think both potentially have like tropical connections and everything. So that should be all right. And then let's just see what I can do for like chairs or something. I do have a, where is it now? A shell stool. So I can actually put that here. Okay. And then I might have another stone stool. I do. Okay, neat. Great. So you can sit on these and read. Nice. Then, do I put the... Maybe the shell partition just isn't gonna work. I don't know. Yeah. It'd be nice to use the shell partition because it's really... I think it's quite pretty, but... think then yeah, then it blocks that, doesn't it? I could put it at the end. I could replace those flowers with it. Uh, I could put it back here. I don't really know. What if? Yeah, yeah, that's great. Cool. Okay. Okay, neat. I would like to put a little something here, though. I just don't know what, if anything, if any of this stuff would work. I could always put this cube light here. Yeah, that's cute. Um, Just a little place to sit, and it's a nice design. Works well with the colors of the build. Yeah, I think that'll do. So I think we're pretty much there. Maybe put a little something on this here. Maybe just one of these heart crystals. Yeah, that's cute. That's pretty. Yeah. Okay, neat. So yeah, I think this was really fun to do. I wasn't exactly sure how it was going to turn out with all the stuff I had, but I think it has worked out pretty well. So yeah, a little mermaid library area. Making use of that mermaid furniture, and then incorporating other different types of furniture as well that all work well together and complement each other. So I think that's pretty nice. And then let me grab this. And then in the next video, we can kind of wrap up the beach section and do these other little open bits and see what we can do about that. So yeah, I think let's talk to Ione. She's still hanging out here, checking out the magazines. Sweet wishes. How are you, Cosmic? Let's chat. Getting some fresh air always puts me in a great mood. Oh, same here. Really clears the mind, doesn't it? So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed these couple of builds on this section of beach, and that it's given you some inspiration, maybe just for a casual kind of library to just sit back, relax, and read a book or a magazine. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.